Hi, hi, this is Vivian. I'm like a minute late and I'm so sorry, but I'm here. So I hope everyone's doing well. And today is Monday, and it's just Monday. So we are still reviewing the book, A Year of Positive Thinking, Daily Inspiration, Courage and Wisdom by Cindy Spiegel. Now, last night, and we're into July, guys. I know we're a little bit ahead in the book, a little further ahead than the month, right? So last night we talked about the mirror becomes you, and how you should believe in what's possible and believe in yourself. I mean, you are the architect of your own destiny. So loving yourself, trusting yourself, believing in yourself, that message has been carried throughout this book and is probably going to continue, most likely, because I kind of like that. Is to tell people that love yourself, trust yourself, be yourself. And just to continue along that same vein tonight, uh, we're talking about live your own truth. Now I know, we've talked about that before in some form or another, maybe a different heading put to it, but it's the same idea. The thing about that is when you uh, have something that really needs to be conveyed, it's worth repeating over and over and over again because, as they say, repetition is the mother of skill, right? So if you repeat something, you learn. I mean, most of the time when you repeat doing something over and over again, you're going to learn it. So live your own truth. This is one of those things that's really important for all of us, is to continue to live like we want to live, not necessarily because somebody else said we could live that way or not, but to live the way you want to live and be happy. Because I love it because it kind of speaks to the wild child in me, and also the adult who's learned that living your own life and living your life despite what others think is a very freeing thing, because you cannot go your entire life living for someone else. You've got to eventually live for yourself, correct? So, my advice to you is to just live out loud. Live as if today was all you had, because literally it is. But it's all you have and it's all you know you have. So we can think about the future, but right now is all you got. Live gloriously. I mean, live like, what do they call it? I can't even remember the phrase. Of course, I remember Prince's song, like it's 1999. Of course, living like it's 1999 right now might not be a good idea because it's 2020. But, well, how about this? Live like it's 2099. How about that? That sounds good, right? So it's perfectly okay to take care of other people. It's perfectly okay to be responsible for other people, but it's not okay not take care of you. You remember I said before that not taking care of yourself is absolutely the most selfish thing you could possibly do. Mainly because, especially if you're responsible for someone else, because those people depending on you want you to be around. And if you don't take care of yourself, if you're not happy with yourself, if you don't take care of your health, I mean, how are you going to be around for anybody else? You know, yes, if you have responsibilities, take care of your responsibilities, but also make time for you, because living how you want to live is going to make you a much happier person, and it's going to put you out there for your family, for your friends, or whoever it is you're taking care of. It's going to make you more effective. You know, it can't hurt to take care of you, and those things in the book, it talks about um, living your own truth in whatever way it serves you, not anyone else, you. Because if people think you're crazy, like for what you want to do, or oh, maybe you shouldn't do that, or maybe you should think about that some more. If you want to do it, do it. Don't remember we talked about not letting other people um, have a decision in your life. If you're asking for everyone's opinion about what you should do with your life, you're not living. That's not living. That's just being, and excuse this, but that's just being a sheep. I mean, if you want to look at it, if you want to look at it that way, because if all your whole life is spent asking others what you should do with your life, then you're playing follow the leader, and you don't want to do that for your entire life. You want to get something in your head that you really, 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 really want to do. Now, excuse me, don't do anything illegal because excuse me, you will have to suffer the consequences of that. But anything else, not off the table. Nothing's impossible. You may, excuse me, you may look at it and think that it's impossible, but it's not. Everything's possible. If you can dream it, you can do it. And you're thinking, this woman has completely lost her mind, but no, I'm not. I'm completely sane, but I'm completely happy because here's the deal. When you decide that you're going to live your life no matter what anybody else says, it is such a freeing thing that just I can't even explain it. I can't explain it. You have to feel it for yourself. And that's one of the things too about doing the things that you love. When you start doing things that you love and that you want to do, you'll feel that exuberance, that that feeling that you just want to jump out of your skin kind of thing. It's like jump up and down and laugh and whatever. And it makes you feel really good. So when you do those things, like the book says, or you do those things you've been told that you couldn't, and I didn't even read, I didn't read the book, did I? I'm just going on and on and on. I'm going to read that so you know what I'm talking about. But that is so weird that I just got into it. Sorry about that. But I just really got into this topic because I am really focused now on doing the things I want to do in life. Mainly because, I'm getting older. Well, none of us are getting younger, but you know, uh, and I just want to do what I want to do. My children are grown. They have, well, one of them have children of their own. So it's time for me to just live for me. Just say, whoo, Viv, just going out there and do your thing, girl. So, okay, I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to read the anecdote and then I'm going to get back into my over exuberance for this topic. All right, here we go. Live your own wild truth in whatever way serves you. Be a rebel. With every breath in your body, remind yourself that you can do all the things you've ever been told that you couldn't do. You're an adult and you get to decide what to do and how to do it. Now go, do, and rise. Okay, so now you know what I was talking about. This is like gold right here. This I love this because it just speaks to me. You have the right to do what you want to do with your own life because you're an adult and you get to make those decisions, right? Now, if you choose, let me just give you an analogy. If you choose to go out and climb Mount Everest, not saying anybody would really want to do that. Well, some people do, but no, and nobody you know thinks it's a good idea. It's like, no, maybe you're not going to do that. You know how many people die going up Mount Everest, and I don't know whether you want to do that. But if you feel it and you know that you can accomplish this, there's nothing that can stop you. I mean, I can't remember the guy's name now that climbed Mount Everest. He was the first one to get to the top of Mount Everest. I'll think of his name in a minute, but he just knew he could do it. Despite the fact that nobody else had done it before, he just knew he could do it, and so he did. So if that's what you want, something like that is what you want to do, just reach back into the recesses of your own mind and then check with yourself just to make sure you're not doing it just to spite somebody. You're not doing it as an ego trip, because you might fail in that case. But let it be a passion. Let it be something that you have to do it because it just feels right. That you really want to do it. And Bob Proctor is always talking about, what do you really want? What do you really, I mean, when you figure that out and you get passionate about it, oh my God, you would do almost anything. I want to reiterate, no illegal stuff. Almost anything to get it done. And of course, if you're a child and you're listening, no, you got to ask your parents' permission. But most grown-ups have a right to do anything they want. Now, children have their own minds as well. I mean, I'm not going to say, the kids can't do some of the things that they want, but then some things may require parental consent. But a free thinking child, when you let them, and Bob was giving an analogy the other day in the class, that when his children were younger, he didn't make decisions for them. They come in, well, do you think this is a good idea? He's like, oh no. Well, do you think it's a good idea? And so that helped them to become decisive adults. So, it might be a good idea. And in some instances, some kids take it to the extreme, but in some instances, to let your children make decisions on their own. That way, when they get to be an adult, they don't need anybody's input. They make decisions. They just make a decision. Okay, I'll make a decision and that's it. So, it's sometimes a good thing to do that. So make a decision, go for what you know, or you can go for what you don't know. The choice is up to you. You get to decide, and to live your own truth, whatever that truth is, whatever that happens to be. You get to live it. You get to make that decision. You are the, I'm going to repeat this from the other day. You are the director, the writer, the star, the extra, all of that of your own movie, and you get to make it. All right. So now that I've pumped you up a little bit, I'm going to pump you up even more. Thankfulness. We're going to talk about, and I'm only talking about what I'm thankful for. I hope you're doing your gratitudes every day, either writing them down, preferably writing them down, but at least saying them in your head, or to God or whatever, or to whoever you're thankful to, because sometimes you're thankful to a person or you're thankful for something. Then say it out loud. I do affirmations. I'm thankful for, so if you're looking down in the comments, I wrote all my gratitudes down there. But the first one is an affirmation. Those things that you believe and that you have faith that are going to happen, but they haven't materially manifest themselves. That's typically an affirmation, but sometimes they actually are true. Uh, for real. I mean, they are true, but not materially. It's hard to explain. But anyway, I'm so happy and grateful now that I earn $50,000 or more per day, easily and effortlessly from multiple sources on a continuous basis. That is my first affirmation. The second, second through the seventh are not affirmations. They're just what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that my son called me like right before I did this live, and he told me he got the house he had been waiting for such a long time, and I'm so happy for him and his family. And I'm thankful that today I updated my Facebook page to showcase my business, and my personal page to showcase my business. And I felt really good when I did it, even though it's not complete. It's I did it, and it was like freeing to say, okay, phew, got that out. Right. I am grateful to Blake Newbar for his guidance in his program. He has a wonderful program that that gave me the tools and things that I needed to do all that. And I'm grateful to all my friends and family who love and support me. I'm grateful for my children and my grandchildren always. I'm grateful for my breakthrough in recognizing where I needed to shift my thinking to achieve results. Um, I'm grateful to Bob Proctor and his team for the fantastic coaching and training they provide every day, and all the knowledge and insights that I'm getting from that program. Uh, and I'm grateful for the wonderfully beautiful neighborhood I get to live in. When I walk in the morning, my view is beautiful greenery, and I have these little small little lakes on either side of the road that I can look at, and there's a beautiful golf course out there, and so it's a gorgeous neighborhood. And if you gotta walk, this is a great neighborhood to walk in. I'm grateful for all the blessings I received in my mail yesterday. Was it yesterday? Well, I picked it up today, so I guess I received it on Saturday, because I didn't get my mail on Saturday, but I picked it up this morning after my walk, and I got some nice surprises in the mail today. So those blessings I'm really thankful for those. So, what are you thankful for? Hopefully everything. I mean, like every little thing. I did not say, but I am thankful for the other views in my neighborhood. We have a lot of squirrels and ducks here. So, and this morning, was it this morning? Sometime this weekend, I think I saw the mama duck and all her little ducklings. It was so cute. And so I'm very thankful for that. You have these wonderful little glimpses of nature that are just so inspiring, I guess you could call it. But and couldn't get my phone out fast enough to take the picture, so I don't have a picture of it, but hey, it was a wonderful sight. And I have a picture of it here. So it's okay. Well, I hope you guys are really taking care of yourself, that you are doing, saying, and that you are grateful for everything in life, and that you are well, your families are well, and that you got something out of what I said. And I'm sure you've heard it before, because, I talk about that a lot, being you, going for what you know, and, not letting other people influence influence your dream, because it's yours, and you get to have it, and you get to go for it. So I'm going to go now, but I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So please like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you tomorrow. But in the meantime, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys so much. Thanks again for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.